it helped cure my whole mental aspect on eating and food. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If we haven't met before, I'm Joshua Osborne and today I'm gonna share my very personal, raw, real, and transformative story with you on how I finally beat the eating addiction that has plagued me since I was 8 years old. If you're ready for this, take a seat and let's dive in. Just to acquaint each other, I did lose 100 pounds in 6 months and I documented it all on this channel. That's what's so cool about my channel is I did it in real time. I weighed in every single week and it's all on the archive. So you can go back to my very earliest videos and see all my trials, my tribulations, my failures and successes. I started this channel to have some accountability for myself and to maybe give a little motivation, and it's done just that. I was successful in my 100-pound weight loss journey and I'm gonna help you guys be successful in your hundreds or even just 40-pound weight loss journey. I'm here for you. I answer all my comments. If you like content like this, you're on a weight loss or health journey, get down and hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss transformative content like this. If you find any of these tips useful throughout the video, hit that like button and get down in the comment section and just let me know where you're at in your weight loss journey or health journey or life journey. I love hearing about people's stories. As I head to the gym, I want to talk to you guys about one of the biggest things I changed early on during my weight loss journey that helped me cure my overeating and my disorderly eating that has plagued me since I was 8 years old. Now guys, this is gonna be hard to hear, so if you need to talk to a psychiatrist or a counselor or a medical doctor about anything I say during this video, please do. I'm up for experimenting with my body, but I'm not saying that's right for everybody. Now let's get back to it. I cut out really close family members early on in my weight loss journey if it had to do with eating or events. Now, I'm not saying I didn't go to birthday parties, I'm not saying I didn't go to Christmas, but on the regular, going out to eat with the people that may or may not have raised me and raised me to have these disorderly eating conducts, I had to really put a barrier up because this is not an indictment on them personally at all. I love them to death. And I'm sure you love your family and close friends and your people, your sphere to death. But the thing is, guys, sometimes these people don't have the best of intentions for you or may not even know they don't have the best of intentions for you. For instance, if you were raised by somebody and they used food to gain your favoritism or to comfort you and they didn't know how to parent otherwise, you might need to, first reevaluate that relationship, because even going into adulthood, these people might still have that hold on you. And it's not saying that they're doing it on purpose. Again, maybe they were raised with disorderly eating. And I suspect in my case, that is what it is. So what I would do is I would refuse going to dinner in the beginning. And I would stay home and I would eat the whole foods, or I would go out and pick my own whole foods. It's like a mind reset, and it's a huge one. It's deep rooted, psychological, and I'm no psychologist, although I've dived deep into this. And when you recognize that there's a problem there with some of the relationships around you, and you make those changes, it's revolutionary. So as I made these changes, I realized that this was an absolute appropriate thing to do. And I no longer felt bad about putting up the barriers, but I felt relieved, and it empowered me to when I was able to, about 9 months into my weight loss journey and body recomposition journey, go out to these dinners and just have complete control. I noticed myself slipping a little earlier on, and that's when I had to double down and really just be like, no, I cannot go to this until I actually have so much progress that it snowballs to where I don't want to eat these foods that they are forcing upon me. And one of the catalysts in how I learned this was I went to a Gamblers Anonymous meeting for a very close loved one, and they taught me about boundaries. Now, my family, unhealthy as it is, can get into a fight and then just try to sweep it under the rug. They don't want to have the hard conversations. And again, I know they're uncomfortable, but to change your life in this drastic of a way, I urge you guys to maybe put boundaries on people, places, and things that have caused you to gain all this weight. Years old, so we're talking over 21 years. When I would mess up on my diet, I would just literally fall off the wagon for months and months and months. It would just be a continuous cycle of me like starting a diet, messing up, hi Carl, messing up, and then jumping back on to another diet because I thought the last diet didn't work. Now here's the thing about diets. If you're consistent, most diets will work. Carnivore, low carb, keto, Atkins, Weight Watchers. I did do Weight Watchers as a kid, and I did get kind of lucky because in high school I lost that 60 pounds and I kind of slowly gained it back, so I wasn't like the biggest kid anymore. As long as you're consistent and you can find something consistent, you're gonna do very well. But the thing is, that might not be sustainable success. It's obtainable, like you'll lose that weight. And then as soon as you don't fix that mindset of, I can actually have mess up days or mess up meals, when you allow yourself to do that, you're actually giving yourself permission to live a normal life. I think there is something to be said about not planning cheat days, because when I was in Weight Watchers and I would lose some weight, my dad would be like, okay, let's go have a cheat night. And that's just not a way to reward yourself after treating your body so well. Now, if you want to have that donut or you want to have a plate of nachos, allow yourself. And that's where I think the ratio 80-20 needs to come into play. 80% of the time, be good or eat healthy whole foods. Try to curtail all of your cravings. And 20% of the time, say, I can go and have In-N-Out. I can go and have Five Guys or a pizza, or I can go have 20 wings at Buffalo Wild Wings and blow it out. I just did that the other day. And because I'm allowing, I don't let those mess ups snowball into years and years and or months and months upon messing up. And Carl, he also is a big back, but he also works out a lot. Carl came to me back in December of last year. I was heading out to dinner with my family because now I can go out with my family and not have any issues with the overeating, as we talked about in my last discovery. And I heard this little meow, meow. And I took him in. This is before me and my fiance had moved in together, and she had wanted a black cat. He came to me and I noticed, and I don't want to get a little weird or bugged out on you guys, but I noticed when I started fixing stuff with my mental, my physical, my emotional, with the eating, a lot of great stuff came to me. And Carl is one of those great things that came into my life that was sent to me by God or the universe. So that's my discovery there, is you got to be allowing to yourself. If you have to go out to a wedding and there's a buffet there and you've been good 80% of the time ahead of that, allow yourself to have the night. Just don't plan cheat days. A lot of people say, I've been good all week, so I think Sunday will be my cheat day. What if you don't have to have Sunday be your cheat day? What if you can flex that out to be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday? That's what you need to think about. Locking yourself into, I have to eat on Sunday because I was good all week. That's not necessarily a healthy behavior. And it doesn't give you the flexibility that you need. Now, this is the thing with weight loss, guys. It's compounding over weeks and months and years. Like, I'm still reaping benefits from 3 years ago. And that's where I think we need to look at weight loss in a little bit more of a long term, and not pigeonhole ourselves into having specific cheat days or specific cheat meals. So that's what I have for you on that topic. Be allowing, don't be too harsh on yourself, but be consistent. And the last topic we're going to talk about today is to stop counting calories. I know this is going to be controversial, so I want you to kind of hear me out. In the beginning of my weight loss journey, I found out what my total daily energy expenditure was by going to like tdee.net, entering my numbers, being completely honest, and in most cases being overly honest and maybe underestimating my level of activity. And then taking that number, which is kind of like how much calories you burn just to live, and dropping it by about 500. Now, I do recommend to track that for a week or two if you're new to the weight loss journey thing and you're new to counting calories. But if you're not new to counting calories, I want you to stop counting calories today, and I want you to allow yourself maybe intermittent fast throughout the day. Give yourself a 6-hour eating window in the beginning. Allow yourself to have the foods that you're accustomed to, and then it will snowball effect into you wanting to eat these healthier whole foods. It helped cure my whole mental aspect on eating and food. Everything has to be about calories. Really inundates your mind with just, I wouldn't say useless information, but there is an emotional aspect to this. I got a lot of hate in my last video that went, mini viral, I suppose. And people are saying this was unhealthy of you, dad bod to bad dad. And they're looking at it from the scientific aspect. There's a lot more to the weight loss journey than just the scientific. There's mental and emotional and physical too. And I know that each one of those can be tied back to science, but we're not scientists, guys. And quite frankly, we know what they say about the science. And guess what? Even though we've known about the science, I struggled with my weight for 21 years. And I knew what the key to it was, but there were some mental things I needed to fix with my family relations. There's some mental things I needed to fix within myself because of how I was natured and nurtured up to be this massive eater and, basically applauded for how much I can eat, which is kind of sick. But again, I'm not here to, indict anybody's persona. It's something that as an adult you have to take accountability for, no matter how you were raised. That's it, guys. Stop counting calories. Stop being too hard on yourself and fix those family relationships. And I promise you, that would be a good start to fixing your overeating and your disorderly eating. I did struggle with this, guys. You saw the pictures, and you've probably seen some of my YouTube videos before. If you like this video, get down and hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell, and give me a like. I want to hear about your weight loss story. So get down in the comment section and also let me know about that, and we'll see you in the next video.